Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We are in the digital world of the Paper Moon. And there's Rani-XII, and Sion's here, and she's a little girl, and Kama's here, and she's a little girl. I don't know how to feel about that. I'd like to resolve that quickly, thank you. But otherwise, there's also Gilles de Rais. And we met up with a mysterious berserker. So we'll see what's going on. Let's get going with String and Goodwill. Rani-XII. So, I just kind of recorded straight through. Because why not? So this is the new chapter screen, right? A little spooky sounding. Give it time and it'll be nostalgic. Oh, and we passed out. Right, that's also important. Ugh. Oh, good. You're awake. That is a relief. I swear. How many times are you gonna do this? You really are a sleepyhead, aren't you? Huh. Don't scare me like that. You are so tsundere. Which is weird. Because it's not Sakura who's the tsundere archetype usually. Where am I? You're in the partition reserved for repair AIs, often referred to simply as repairs. We're in the repair drive. Okay. And this building is Repair's headquarters. Okay, you have a command seal. Thank you so much for saving everyone earlier. This is probably the moment where I should introduce myself, right? I'm the prime AI for Type Rs and head of repair. But right now, I'm also serving as the master of Berserker. So maybe it'd be easier for visitors like yourself to address me like that. Oh, your name is just Master of Berserker? Okay, it's probably fine considering it's probably all Rani. And this is... Hey, come on, I thought I explained this on the way here. They're not really our allies. I just lied about that to get through the battle. If anything, it's the perfect chance to ambush them. Don't be ridiculous. They were a tremendous help. Of course we're going to return the favor. I certainly don't have any routines that would let me do something so underhanded. Sorry about that. Here, let me introduce you to Berserker. Fine, I guess. As you can see, I'm both the strongest and handsomest servant you could ever hope to meet. I'm still not sure why I wasn't summoned as Saber. But it's probably because my extraordinary strength led me to be mistaken for a berserker instead. Haha! Yikes. Sorry about him, he's just like that. Did I mention what a genius I am too? Talk about perfect. I love being stronger, handsomer, and more nobler than anyone else in the world. Since I'm known for being fantastically easygoing, I don't mind talking with all of you. Just make sure you treat me with all the respect I'm due. Now then, for starters... Hey, buddy! Child. Hey, buddy! That's another child. Is there a reason you're leering at us? Be aware, should you come too close, I'm prepared to mount a defense best described as devastating. Yeah, you should see. She hasn't even gone through the revisions yet. She has an infinite. Just making sure of something. Small as you two are, you're both still women. Very strange. Very strange. Do we have to put you in the no-no bin? Buddy, what do you mean? Anyway, good. Okay, that's fine. Hey, listen. That's good then. Don't worry about it. Neither you are at all what I'm looking for. Huh? Good. Good. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. You're safe for now, bucko. Now what's your story? You people are master and servant too, right? Don't bother trying to bullshit me. I already know about your command spells. Go on, where'd you come from? Kinda hard to explain, but I guess Caldia? Huh? You there. Based on the way you fight and act, I'm guessing you're an archer or an assassin. Yeah, assassin. What about it? So there's no class overlap. Then, of course, we're going to want to know where you've been assigned. Huh? Well, hold on. these numbers aren't adding up. I think we may be talking around each other. Are you guys not taking... It is the System Grail War. Oh. Are you guys not taking part in the System Grail War after all? Wait. We can compare notes later. Whatever is wrong with Tanner has still not been treated. So that should be our top priority. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Of course, I'll help however I can. It's my duty as both a repair AI and as one who owes you a debt. Besides, the whole reason we repair AIs exists is to treat those who need it. Having said that, my earlier scan didn't reveal anything unusual. Of course, our scanner's tuned for AIs, so I wouldn't be surprised if it missed something. Oh, don't worry. We already know you're not AIs yourselves. I also ran as many scans as I could on him while he was asleep. I believe that problem is a discrepancy in the Spiritron... I believe the problem is a discrepancy in the Spiritron conversion of his magic circuits and nervous system. You can tell? Theoretically, there's no way for me to know how much magecraft-related knowledge the version of me in this world may have lost. So what I'm saying here is similarly based on what I am currently able to perceive of the version of Tanner that exists in this world. What are you talking about? Put differently, is how the world's structure has interpreted that discrepancy. Regardless, the discrepancy itself is not going to go away. The problem is that his magical circuits and nervous system connection are not optimized, which is resulting in constant garbage generation. Yeah, it's called pooping. I do constantly generate garbage. Since the problem is tied to his body's composition, it will not get better on its own. In fact, if we do not do something, it will likely get worse. And what are you waiting for? Do something already! I plan to, naturally. However, we have few options at our disposal. In the interest of being direct, there is but one possible treatment. It will be neither easy nor painless. Are you certain you want to go through with it? It sounds kind of scary when you put it like that, but yeah, whatever it takes. I'd rather not die. I'm kind of important for the world. Oh, are you going to operate? If you need an assistant, the R series would be happy to help, myself included. We'd love to learn anything you can teach us. An operation will not be necessary. I doubt there is anything you could learn from this anyway. This is something only I can do. Oh yeah, here we go! See this micron-thick filament? It's a Spiritron thread that has been passed down through the Eltonham family for generations. It's called Etherlight. It was originally developed for medical purposes, to be a kind of artificial nerve, so it should work for this treatment as well. Is that what I saw you using during battle? Yes, it is. In battle, I was only able to use it to distract those tentacle creatures. Here, I can do much more. Okay, Tanner. Lie down here again and close your eyes. Whatever you do, do not move. I will be using Etherlight as a substitute for your standard nervous system, and I'll connect it to your magic circuits. Hey, the idea of I'm going to put a tiny string in your body to be a substitute nervous system? I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I'd rather die. To do so, yes, as I thought, this is the only way. All right, then. Here goes. Oh, it's my urethra! Okay, you can open your eyes now. How are you feeling? Like I need a catheter? Anyways, I feel like my head is cleared up. I see. Glad to hear that. Looks like it worked. Oh, I have no idea what you just did, but I always love seeing someone get better. Hang on. It feels like something's off in Master and my magical energy connection now. I anticipated this. It is an unavoidable side effect. Etherlight is capable of piercing the brain directly through the urethra, of course. But in this situation involving magical circuit Spiritron conversion, I needed one more special path. Okay, I was making the joke, but you keep using the word special. So I use the oh, okay. Sure. Okay. So I use the command spell system, which is directly connected to a mage's magic circuits, to force a new route for the Etherlight. Basically, this means that my Etherlight is now taking the place as of part of Tanner's command spells and magic circuits. Of course, since I am still the one controlling the Etherlight, you could say that I myself am now part of his command spells and magical circuits. Say what? Tanner, are you seriously going to let someone besides me take something important of yours? Do you realize you're basically putting your life in her hands? I mean, what else could I do? Yes, morally speaking, it's arguably not the best course of action. It was, however, the only one available. This is just the inevitable trade-off. Incidentally, from now on, any magecraft you use through Mystic Codes or like will go through me as well. You could argue that we are two people forming a single master now. This is crazy. I've never heard of anything like that before. Is that a thing you can actually do? Yeah, it's the Edelfelt twins, right? That's a thing. If you're referring to the technical complexity of what I've done, I will simply say that many new possibilities are available here because this is not reality. I'm uncertain whether such a thing is possible in the outside world. Honestly, I do not care. I can't believe I let this untrustworthy brat take control of something that important. I never would have let her do this if I'd known what it meant. Damn it. I don't entirely understand what you're talking about, but he's basically healed now, right? Correct. So long as I'm around to support him, he can move and fight without impairment. So this is like similar to sort of what happens at the start of the Melty Blood 1 storyline, huh? You know, it's the connection being there and being forced to be with Sion. Thanks, Sion. This will be a big help. Please don't blush. That's weird. You're a child. Do not worry about it. There's no need for excessive gratitude. Besides, now that I'm here this time, of course I'm going to do what I can to help. Oh, she hates you. This is great. When you have your health, you really do have everything. Oh, that reminds me. I got an individual name of my own when I became master. Berserker came up with it. It's Ius. He says it means life. Anyway, you can call me that too if you like. Okay, sure, I will. It's a cute name. Got it. Honestly, this may be strange coming from an AI, but I actually really like it. I was fine just calling her master, but it's pretty convenient not having a name. Inconvenient, rather. And since she's going around on about health and treatment, I seem like a good fit. Besides being of noble birth, it was often my job to name people anyway. All part of my noblesse oblige. Alright, you probably figured out that I'm an important prince. Good night, my royal aura, if I wanted to. Still, don't expect me to just up and tell you my true name. Especially not during a Grail War. By the way, didn't you mention Karna earlier? And Ayus is a Sanskrit word. If anything, I'd say you smell more like the demon Kali to me. You are connected to Karna, so you are from the Mahabharata, and you are also a prince who smells like Kali the demon. So then does that mean... Wait, do we literally... Whoa, we just put it all together. This is... Okay, it's kind of... Oh, the only exception... Like, okay. I was going to say this seems crazy, but I feel like with enough servants from the Mahabharata, it does make sense that Master would have read the Mahabharata at some point. So, are you Duryodhana? What? How did you figure it out so quickly? You did kind of lay it all out real fast. And you got the same art style. That also helps too, I guess. So is there an actual gameplay gimmick to this connection? We'll have to see. Hop on in with no battles. Yes, I'm even more famous than I thought. Yes, this must be the price of fame. That's how I'm gonna think about it. Duryodhana, eldest of the Kauravas, 100 princes born to the Kuru clan, and also child of ill omen said to be an avatar of the demon Kali, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, you got the last part all wrong. That was just a nasty rumor the enemy spread to ruin my reputation. At least I'm pretty sure it was. Trust me, no other prince has ever been as universally adored as I was. But never mind that now. You know Karna? The hero benefaction and dependable child of the sun? Yep. I see. Sounds like you and he have fought together then. He's a flunky, dear friend of mine. You probably already know this, but I was the one who discovered him. He wouldn't be who he is if not for me. So whatever respect or admiration you have for him, you gotta have even more for me. Got it? I actually know Arjuna as well. Stop. Don't bring up the 5 princes now. My heart can't take it. That's it. That is, it makes me sick. Listen, not that I'm scared of them. It's definitely not that. At least wait until I'm more in the mood. Right I'm still reeling from my true name coming out so casually. I really am. I still don't get what you're talking about, but it sounds like your name is better known than you thought. True, I can see how this would be a disadvantage in battle, but what can you do? I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to keep it hidden forever. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Turns out I'm so famous it even scares me. End of story. You, and more importantly I, don't need to think about anything else. To be frank, knowing your true name does not change things for us one way or the other. Now, you've both calmed down. Would you tell us more about what's going on around here? Let's see. Where to begin? Well, the system currently running is called an AI Holy Grail War. Or just a Grail War. That's where you're starting? Come on, these were master and servant. I'm sure they already know that much. But they're not AIs like we are. And there are two of them. I think it's possible they might be here because of an anomaly of some kind, even if they have nothing to do with the system itself. Do you really? That's ridiculous. It feels like you're mocking us. I don't like it. But anyway, sounds like we'll never get anywhere unless we hear what this Grail War is about. In the Holy Grail Wars we're familiar with, 7 masters and 7 servants fight one another in a deadly battle royale. The survivor gets a Holy Grail, which they can use to grant any wish they want. Does that match your understanding? Huh? Well, I don't think ours is exactly about granting wishes. For one thing, the whole point of the system is to perform maintenance on this world. Completing these Grail Wars is what keeps the Paper Moon operating properly. So it happens multiple times. So that's the main reason we hold them. You hold Holy Grail Wars to keep the Paper Moon's world running smoothly? If that doesn't make sense to you, then you really must be anomalies. That means you should go see someone who can tell you more than I can. Like the central governing AI, who serves as the overseer of the Grail Wars. Oh, that's going to be the church. Central governing AI? What are you talking about? I thought you led the AIs. No, I'm basically just the representative of the repair AIs. The AI I'm talking about is much more advanced than we are. She oversees all of Paper Moon's different types of AIs. We can take you to see her right now if you'd like. Huh? Are you serious? Why should we go to all that trouble? Oh, don't be so petulant. We still owe them a debt for saving us, don't we? But what if Castor comes after you again? Well, we should be okay if we go straight there. I don't think Castor will come after us again so soon, not after retreating like that. And we should be safe where the central governing AI is, since it's a neutral location. Fighting is prohibited there. If possible, I would also like to know more about this world's geography. I see. You don't even know that much, huh? Then I'll tell you about the different zones, the partitions on the way. You know, this is kind of fun. I've never walked and talked with people before. Everywhere I go has always just been for work. Oh, is this one of those picnic things I've heard about? This is amazing. Nah, I'm pretty sure this isn't a picnic. Oh, shush. Okay, I'm going to go get ready. I'll be right back, okay? Fine, then I will tell Tanner more about this while we wait. Tanner, would you mind closing your eyes for a bit? Huh? Okay. I'm sorry, did I just get urethra email? I think I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Since we're already connected via Etherlight, I threw in an information processing program as a bonus. It'll automatically organize the information we require. I'll set it up so you can easily access it with a thought. Are we like 600 episodes in and we get like a built-in thesaurus or dictionary function? There's no way. Of course, I do not want to waste its capacity, so I'll not send you any kind of bulky data, but I think it should still help you make sense of the current situation, so please make use of it. Thanks, Sion! No problem. Anyway, we should probably get ready to head out too. Okay. Is there actually going to be like on the menu here, like a thing where it's like, are you curious about the world? Click here for info, and we get this thesaurus. I love built-in like world, like, oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, this is so good. Holy shit, I want this. Oh my god, this should be in every story. Oh my god, it's so good. Bro, I hope this isn't unique to this. I want this in every story from now on. Yes! You may look like Saber's Gilles de Rais. The tentacled creatures seem to have been summoned as familiars, have a different appearance than the sea fiends Gilles de Rais from Caldia controls. God of Love with a sugarcane bow. Kama is another aspect of Mara, the Demon King of Depravity. She's a lone servant of Caldia. Berserker class, Duryodhana, one of the figures of the Mahabharata. He's the eldest of the Kauravis, a group of 100 princes born from a giant lump of flesh. What? Gross. What? What? Okay. Sliced into 100 pieces. It's believed to be the ill-omened child and the incarnation of demon Kali. He said that he started the great Kurukshetra War, and that alongside Karna and Ashwataman, he led the Kauravis. He's skilled with a club. That's a club? Okay. Sion Eltnam Sakaris. An alchemist from the Atlas Institute who works with Caldia. For some reason, she looks younger than usual. Her personality... Yeah, I was going to say, her personality and manner of speech are also both different, which I think... Okay. I think this is not our Sion. I think this is Sion in... Like, I think Sion... This is like a Sion pseudo-servant, where our Sion is using the body of a Sion AI or something. Because, like, we know she can do that. She did that in the crossover manga. So we'll see, right? We'll see. Berserker's Master. Prime AI of Repair, one of the AI types. As the Prime AI, she naturally believes it her duty to heal the wounded and takes pleasure in carrying out tasks. Berserker often belittles her. Her servant gave her the name Ayus, which she's taken liking to. It means life. Repair type R, one of the world's Rani series. Treatment type AI that belongs to Repair partition, known as type R. Just like the Prime AI, they believe repairing damaged AIs to be their duty and accordingly take joy in completing their tasks. They tend to employ only single words like check report to start conversation. This is extremely advanced AI repair capabilities for both software and hardware. Some wait in repair for damaged AIs, others travel. Additionally, to help deal with unexpected emergencies, they travel to other patrol partitions, which is why they are often found in areas where there are no damaged AIs. Right, Repair serves as medical site. Many medical aid kits can be found in the area. Program kits to recover. This is not to suggest they are not in other areas, but in Repair they are ubiquitous as vending machines in modern Japan. Some common tools are the first aid program for light injuries and trauma program for severe. Former seems to be can be used by other AI types, but only type Rs can do the latter. At the center of the repair partition, there's a core treatment facility with more advanced repairs. This is where the Prime AI resides, domain of the Berserker faction. This is kind of cool. I kind of really like this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there not another? Am I missing one? Because we got 1, right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 in the circle. 6, and then there's... I don't think there's a 7th. Huh, okay. Well, guess we're fighting a Berserker. Is this going to be a Duryodhana training or something? Let's see. Alright, let's get going. See you later, Master. We'll look after things here while you're gone. Wait, are you... Yes, I'm the first AI you rescued. Thank you again for saving me. Result: I've been treating myself since your rescue effort, and am currently at 0% damage. I'm in perfect working order. The other damaged repair AIs have entered standby mode, and we're treating each of them in turn as soon as we're able. Apart from the ones who are completely destroyed, every unit should eventually be able to return to their standard routine. That's great. Thanks for seeing us off. Well, this does stray outside our regular operating parameters. All the AIs who were there talked it over, and we all agreed that seeing you off as an expression of our gratitude was our top priority. I'm here on their behalf, so I hope you don't mind that I'm recording your reaction for our logs. Part of me would like to keep this recording all to myself, but it's only right that I upload it to our shared storage. Huh. There you go, casually raising your affinity with non-humans. Again. Do you just not need my arrows anymore? Is that it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about whatever gets me less work to do. Oh, I almost forgot. I also wanted to give you this Rani-XII as a token of my thanks. Please accept it. You want to give us what? What is this? What is this? What did you do? Did you just give me some magical energy? Oh, I see. So you're still not aware of it. Rani-XII is the formless but potent energy that serves as the most fundamental common resource for this world's AIs. You've been consuming it yourself whenever you've done anything in this world, even if you weren't aware of it. It doesn't really matter what it's called, but since we had to come up with something, the central governing AI came up with a name for us. Naming essential things is the first step into creating a beautiful management system after all. Yeah, don't just name your files key mashing, because then when you need to find them, you won't. That sounds like it serves the same function as magical energy in the outside world. Now that I think about it, it does make sense that a conceptual world with its own unique scale would have its own kind of magical energy circulating throughout to match. Oh, I guess that explains why my magical energy felt weird right from the beginning. So it's been replaced with something else this whole time. Is it actually different from magical energy somehow? I doubt it's significantly different with regards to the interaction between master and servant. We don't know anything about the outside world's magical energy, but for AIs, Rani-XII is our life force. It's the only resource in this world that is universally recognized as something valuable and tradable. In that sense, I suppose it's kind of like our currency. So you just gave me 20 bucks? That's why I thought giving you some would be a good way to express my appreciation. Yeah, Well, I guess I do feel a little fuller now, so thanks. An energy resource that is used as a form of currency, huh? And it stands to reason there would be people like Castor who are willing to take it by force. What about me? Where's my Rani-XII? I already gave you your regularly scheduled amount. But I'm a growing servant and as royal as they come. Don't I deserve a little something extra? Still no. Okay, everyone, let's get going. See you later, everyone, and please be careful. I actually think I really like Duryodhana. He's kind of fun. Okay, so the central governing AI is located, well, right in the center of this world. She almost never moves from there, because she doesn't have to. You mentioned she's in a neutral location earlier. What did you mean by that? Well, before I get into that, I have to tell you about how this world is shaped. Maybe a diagram would make it easier to understand. I love diagrams. Yep, that's a circle. So this is our world. As you can see, it's basically a big circle. There's another smaller circle in the center. Donut. The outer area is divided into 5 partitions. If you count this center circle, there's 6 in total. Yep. Each of these partitions is a home base for one of the 6 types of AI that run the Paper Moon. Of course, all the AIs all go to other areas as well when they have a job to do, but having a default location them to gather at makes it easier to keep things running smoothly. 6 types of AI. I take it you repair types are one of those 6 then? Yep. The repair area, where we are right now, is right here. And these are transfer, keep, grow, build, and defend. Each area is designed to support its partition's function. They're also where the AIs that carry out that function gather. Central area defend is probably the most immediately relevant for us now. You see, it's the closest thing we have to neutral ground during this Holy Grail War. No servant or master is using defend as a base. The very center, where the central governing AI resides, is the most neutral area. Fighting is completely prohibited there, which is crazy that we have an encounter apparently on the thing. That's why I figured it wouldn't be too dangerous to go there now. I see. So I'm guessing, say, transfers where we'd find AIs that carry stuff around then. But you know, if what I said is true, then the only reason the Paper Moon works is because of all these AI doing their jobs. It's kind of like the anime Cells at Work. What's more, it sounds like the supposed caretaker of the Paper Moon isn't even aware of these AIs. I ask you, does that seem likely? So you're still suspicious of me? I told you this is a virtual conceptual world. Even if we were able to observe the inside of the Paper Moon from the outside somehow, I still do not think we'd be able to see how this world works. Let me see. Here's an example. When you explain how the body's circulatory system works to a child, you talk about the functions red and white. Oh my, what did I say? I literally just said cells at work, and here we go. Shut up. You talk about the functions red and white blood cells perform as if they were people, right? Think of it, think of this, think of this in much the same way. This world we see now is just a way for our minds to make sense of what we see now that we're inside of it. So, okay, sure. Every job these AIs perform can be equated to a separate magecraft or a chemical reaction from the real world. Electrons flowing between electrodes, workers transporting electrons as cargo. We may be operating from different perceptual paradigms, but there's no functional difference as far as this world is concerned. We're only able to understand events in terms native to the world from which we originate. I think this is why things here appear the way they do to us. I think I get it. So you're saying this world is just formed on its own? How convenient. Well, maybe it is, but it is still the truth. Kindly get over it. Oh, jeez, okay. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but be nice to each other, okay? Healthy minds make healthy bodies. And look, we're almost to defend. So we're really going in there. Is something wrong, Berserker? Well, I am, of course, a super strong, ultra-powerful warrior. I'm also an incredibly savvy general. I once surveyed 100 people, princes, to see if they thought my intellect and overwhelming virtue were leagues better than those that spoiled brat Yudhishthira. And every single one of them said yes. That's an incontrovertible fact. And that very same incredible intellect has led me to realize what I need to do now. This. Ha! Hey, what the hell? Okay, here we go. Surprise battle with him. Let's go. Is it support only? It is. Okay. All right. Comma. Surprise comma. Okay. Let's go. What do we want? Sure, because he might do something that we can use that with. Okay, let's see. Now he is Berserker, which is good for us, because that means that we can do big damage to him. But it's also bad for us, because he can do big damage to us. But at the same time, we have invincibility, we have guts, right? So we should be pretty good. These sorts of battles are never meant to be super difficult. That is a stick. Oh! Beginning with this battle, Sion's... Oh, whoa! Mystic Cody... Okay, so we just have completely different ones. Use Sion skills to your advantage. What do we got? Aetherlight cover. Attack, strength, and NP gauge. Aetherlight debuff. Stun, decreased defense. Switch out. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna pop attack up on you. Because then you get the gain. Now, even if it's level 8, you should have enough. Yep. Do we want to stun you this turn? And you, yeah, sure. Okay. I'll take that. This gives restore HP, NP charge. I'm gonna hold off on that. One time. That has no limit, doesn't it? Does that never run out? Does that actually never run out? Oh, shoot. You have a guts that never runs out. That's crazy. I didn't even know about that. Okay. Let's get a bunch of greens here. Okay. Oh, I didn't even think about the charm. Doesn't matter. We're going to win this. Oh, he makes good funny noises. Let's go hundo, hundo, hundo. Okay, we basically won. Oh, okay. He really got that sort of Hanuman monkey style, huh? Like, he's got it going on. I like it. Let's just finish this. Okay. He's got a much more kind of comedic, like not comedic, but a silly fighting style than I thought. I don't know, I expected him to be this more stoic warrior, but here he is kind of doing like these crazy poses. He's kind of funny. I didn't know he'd be like this. Okay. Thank you. Well, that's interesting that we do not have any sort of picking out of skills for this. It's not bad. It's just one less thing to think about. Let's see. Right, repair partition subdivision. Okay, we didn't go in yet. We went out here to fight because I guess he wanted to see what we can do. Ah. Are you stupid or something? Oh, right. You're a berserker. Never mind. Anyway, now that we know for sure you're an enemy, it's time for you to die. I must admit that you were not mistaken. He has been watching us, seeking an opportunity to attack for a while now. I assumed it was only a matter of time, just as I calculated. Why did you attack us out of nowhere? Thought I could take you if I ambushed you, but you're surprisingly strong for a little girl. Must have let my guard down without realizing it or something. Well, guess there's only one way to get through this now. Good job! Oh my god, that's funny, because this is what I thought he was doing originally. Looks like you diligently kept up with your training. Now I know how strong you are. The hell did you just say? I wanted to make sure you were prepared for a surprise attack. A little bit of tough love from me to you. Drona used to do this kind of thing to me all the time. Seriously, I usually just pawned it off to Karna and made myself scarce though. Ha ha! Rather complicated talk. That one's still a servant, so they must be connected to the system Grail War somehow. It would have been a big advantage if I'd been able to take her down now while she wasn't on her guard. But there'll still be plenty of chances, so I'll just try again later. I knew I was a genius of a general. Sorry about that. I couldn't help wanting to know how y'all stacked up to a real warrior among warriors like me. I should have treated you a little more like civilians instead. What were you thinking? For a moment I thought you were seriously fighting them. Apologizing is a start, but can't you at least try to sound like you mean it? I'm sorry about that. Are you hurt? Are you okay? Please let me repair you. It's okay, I'm fine. There's just the two of us here. I've been sending him down to the pits of depravity and loving him to death right about now. But I can't do that when Master's here acting like it's no big deal. Make things so much easier if he would just give the order, but of course he would never. Ugh. Why are you glaring at me like that? It's nothing. I swear one of these days you're gonna find yourself up to your eyeballs in trouble. Now, let's all just get along here. Oh my god, that glare. By the way, it's been bugging me that you know my true name and I don't know yours, so I've been giving it some thought. Those Indian flower arrows, of course, remind me of the deity Kama, so I was wondering... Look, that says, what do we do? Good question. I think it's okay if they know, but... Whoa, hold on. Did you think I was so dim-witted I wouldn't notice those looks you're giving each other? Does this mean you really are Kama? But then, why are you a girl, buddy? It's fate, get used to it. I have my reasons. Besides, gender's no big deal to us. Well, I guess that makes sense. You are a god and all. Anyway, arousal-inducing flower arrows, huh? Bit weird for a little girl character to have that, but okay, whatever. With those, I could easily rue Draupadi and all those other beautiful women I had my eye on. Just so you know, I'm boycotting my divine duties right now, so don't expect anything out of me, no matter how much you pray. For that matter, you've got a whole lot of nerve bringing that up after you went and sucker punched us. Try something like that again, and he'll kill you right on the spot. Got it? Oh, yeah, no, I understand. So as gods and as servants, I would like nothing more than to continue this relationship on a foundation of mutual respect. Of course, when you get right down to it, Kamen's here still one of our gods. Play my cards right, I think I can use her to our advantage. Why are you in such a good mood? Well, never mind. Come on, we're almost to defend. Kind of like how this AI, a thing that's like cold and unfeeling and shouldn't be much of a... Oh my god, those are adorable. Wait, what the frick? They're so cute. They're Jill Valentines. Jill Valentine Rannies. They got cute little hats. Like I was saying, having an AI who should normally be like, I'm an AI, I don't feel anything. Just even she is like, can you shut up for a second every time he speaks is really funny. Anyways, those Rannies look different. Those are Type D AIs. Even this world sees the occasional bug or two. It's their job to find and eliminate them. I guess they're kind of like what you call police officers in the outside world. Anyway, they're very important, so don't do anything to provoke them or we'll be in big trouble. Please tell me there's enemies that are just random Rani AIs. This is the church, yep. Yep, this is the church. Is it going to be Karen? Is it going to be Karen AI? What are we doing? Because there is the Karen AI. Right! In Requiem. So this is where the central governing AI is located, huh? Looks like a church. I don't know why it's designed like that, but I don't think it has any particular meaning. It was probably just the most stable design or something. Anyway, let's go in. First, I'll send an entry request and... Okay, we're approved. Is it going to be Karen Fujimaru or whatever the last name was? Okay. I overheard your conversation, and yes, you're right. There is no particular reason for this building being shaped the way it is. Certainly no religious connotations. We just measured the average data values and selected what seemed to be the most natural and appropriate form. I believe the term you have for this is tradition. Let's see. Oh, it's just Rani. That is just Rani. This is just the Rani. Okay. I should have known there'd be a Rani here too. Indeed there is. I am the primary AI that serves as the foundation for all the Rani series AIs that exist in this world. So of course the other AI's appearance settings would be based on my own. I also gave a lot of thought as to what to call myself. We may not have needed individual names before, but I see there is no need to reject them. If anything, they would appear to be beneficial. So you could say that I, and I alone, am Rani, but that wouldn't be quite right. I'm the only AI who performs the function I do, so I don't have a type prefix. No, in my case, I think calling me... Oh, here we go. I think calling me by my current version, based on the number of times I have undergone a major update, would be more appropriate. As such, please call me Rani-XII. Oh. Okay. Here I was thinking the number would be lower. Yes, that will be my name from now on. Rani-XII. Okay. Feel like we skipped a few versions. Sort of like how you blink and a billion new iPhones have come out that little piggies will slop at and buy no matter what. Enjoy it, because it's only going to last a year, then you'll need another one. As it's always been, as it will continue to be. Okay. Holy Grail War, your Starlight. Starlit? Because it's Starlit. Okay. All these slashes in the names. What is this? The file structure of a computer? Oh my god, is that... Oh my god. Wait. The slash. Wait. The slash that's in the titles of, like, Fate and stuff. Is it meant to be, like, file structure? Like Fate is the folder. The slash and then the... Oh my god. That's crazy. Wait. Because it all goes back to technology and magic are combined. Oh. Nasu, you genius. On that note, allow me to officially welcome you to our world. Visitors from the outside. Good of you to come as well. Ayus, prime AI of the type Rs, and your servant, Berserker. So you're the central governing AI, huh? Boy, you're looking all over, huh? You're trying to see if she's not wearing underwear like before? Hey, stop staring at her. Don't you know that's rude? Thank you, Governor. I don't really know what to do after all these I didn't really know what to do after all these people saved us. So I thought I'd bring them here and ask you, well, everything I didn't have an answer for. Is that okay? You made the right call. Part of my job is dealing with unexpected problems whenever they... What? Huh? Warning. Oh! Sion went in right away? Any attempts to forcibly access my inner workings could put every function under my supervision at critical risk. I do not recommend this course of action. I certainly don't approve of it. Were I to abandon the nomenclature associated with the systems I govern, I might simply say, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" Pardon me, before we go any further, I thought I should verify what kind of being you are. Since you have introduced yourself, I will do the same. My name is Sion Sakaris. I used to be the Paper Moon's caretaker. Could you search my name to see if I have administrator access? Searching. No results. But even if you were once the Paper Moon's caretaker, I have no way of determining that. All I can say in response is that so? Hold up, if you really did design and manage this world, wouldn't that make you its god or something? So why the hell do you apparently not even have the authority to tell this living doll what to do? I only had custody over the Paper Moon as a device. But this world, and the AIs that spawn inside it are that device's contents. So when you think about it, it makes sense I would not have direct administrative access over them. Our god. I see. That's certainly a fascinating idea. Then in accordance with the basic information I have on the outside world, let me ask you this. If a being you had never seen before were to suddenly appear and declare themselves your world's god, how would you humans typically react? Well, if they have enough money and start to do YouTube videos where they cure the blind and stuff, people would eat that up just fine, I guess, you know? Well, guess all we could do is say, is that so? I see. Then it seems my reaction was correct, since these circumstances are essentially the same as my hypothetical. Well, I suppose it is no big deal. For my part, I do not intend to declare myself the god of a bunch of AIs I have no recollection of making. Besides, I was able to learn some things from the brief moment I touched you with my ether light. Like what? Her disposition and mass. If I really had created her, then just like a programmer reading their own code, I should have been able to read and modify any and all information about her. But I was unable to learn anything more than I would if I had examined another human. Remember what I said about perceiving this world via the paradigm with which we are all familiar? In this case, that means I can only relate to her as a person, not as a creation I can manipulate however I like. If I were to guess, the fact that you have tangible bodies here means that, component-wise, you are the same kind of being as us. Were we all summoned into bodies like servants? Even so, I can say that Rani-XII here is indeed an AI. I felt the same reaction from her as I did when I touched Ice with Etherlight. Huh? When do we do that? Don't touch me without at least saying something, it's embarrassing. There are some things I can say about you as well. I searched you using my full authority as the central governing AI, and it's clear you are not AI yourselves. In fact, you weren't created inside the Paper Moon at all, which means you must be visitors from the outside. That means you are not of this world, but possess the same structural integrity as AIs like us do, though you are yourselves not AIs. Huh. So, they're outsiders who just happen to end up here? Unfortunately, their presence here may not be entirely coincidental, since two of them are master and servant. I would guess they've also been selected to take part in the system Grail War. Normally, all masters would be chosen from among this world's AIs, and given a set of randomized modifications. Why randomized? The prime AIs that are chosen to become masters may be different types, but they're all still Rani series at their core. We thought that, were they all to become masters under identical conditions, they would all end up using the same strategies and taking the same actions. That wouldn't work for the system Grail War, which expects a certain degree of active, irregular resource allocation. So we arranged things to ensure each AI would be assigned a set of random individual traits when they became master. In summary, the master AIs are prime AIs who are randomly transformed in both appearance and personality. Now, with that in mind, let's turn the subject back to you. Since you possess a similar structural integrity to the master AIs, I would guess you've been caught up in the system Grail War for reasons that are still not clear to me. We have no desire to participate in either, of course. Is it possible for you to sever our connection to that system and return us to the outside world? Unfortunately, no. The Grail War is executed by the world itself. As the central governing AI, part of my job is to oversee the war, but I can't intervene in the actual system. The most I can do is run add-ons or mods based on the existing rules. Yo, can we get a Nuzlocke going in here? Can we get a speedrun timer put up there? Can we put in CJ from Grand Theft Auto? Can you imagine just one of the Ranis is just CJ? There's nothing I can do to change the rules themselves. Then how can we get back to the outside world? You showed up here, right when the system Grail War was starting, in a form that ties you directly to it. This would seem to indicate that the system, for whatever reason, elected to reach into the outside world to bring the three of you here during its initial execution. In which case, I think completing or ending the system Grail War may trigger your return to the outside. I got hiccups, man. It's real bad. Let me take a sip of my drink. Hiccups as a Let's Player? You're done, man. Tell us more about the system Grail War? Of course. To begin, the system Grail War is meant to repair and stabilize the Paper Moon's world whenever an irregularity of some kind occurs. You could think of it as an optimization or defragmentation routine which is executed at a worldwide scale. So it's like when Omnimon does the thing because of the X antibody, X virus. You know what I'm talking about, right? Everyone knows that deep Digimon lore like I do, of course. Now that you mention it, before this happened to us, the Paper Moon was malfunctioning for reasons we could not determine. And you say the system is designed to correct those kinds of malfunctions? Correct. We don't know what caused the malfunction either. All the AIs remained fully functional as normal. It may be that the world chose to execute its most powerful powerful stabilization routine, specifically because nobody knows why this happened. It's sort of like if you get an error on your computer and you don't know what it is, so you just go, you're like, okay, whatever, do a root scan, because like, I don't know what it is, and I'm scared. However, the Paper Moon is also very unlikely to return to normal form as long as the system Grail War is ongoing. If we ignore it, strain could continue to increase until the Paper Moon is no longer able to function normally again. I cannot say what such situation might be, as I've never experienced anything like it. I'm not able to simulate one either. At worst, it is possible the entire world could quite literally shatter. Don't want that! We'd be lost without the Paper Moon. Good grief. Shouldn't you be more worried about what happened to us if things came to that? Let me tell you the AI Holy Grail War, that is, the system Grail War's rules. As you can tell from its name, the Grail War's masters are all usually AIs. 5 of them, specifically. Oh, that's not 7. I believe you already know this, but those AIs are the prime AIs based on the respective AI type of each of this world's partitions. These include keep, transfer, build, grow, and repair. In order to ensure individuality among masters, each prime AI is given a randomized personality and a single command spell. Oh, a single one? That's crazy. Because then what's the point? It gives you your thing, but you can't really use them for stuff, huh? One of those masters is right over there. That's me. Like I said before, I'm the master representing the repair partition. 5 AIs? In the Holy Grail Wars we know, there are usually 7 masters. Is it only 5 here? That's right. It's because we only have 5 usable areas, the partitions. The defend areas type D AIs need to focus on dealing with bugs that naturally occur in this world, so they never get involved in the Grail War. Furthermore, as a central area, defend is also the only partition with a neutral zone. This church is under my jurisdiction as the Grail War's overseer. Combat of any sort is prohibited here. and any non-peaceful interference with regular AIs, including Type D, the defense Type Ds, is prohibited in the other areas as well. Once the master AIs are sufficiently diversified, they each summon a servant to fight and determine the victor. Once the last master AI remaining is determined. Why can't I read today? I think I'm just tired. It's been a long day, but I gotta play Fate. The system takes all the energy that was accumulated via combat and use it to restore... Yeah, okay, the wish is always to repair the Paper Moon, right? Use it to restore the Paper Moon to working order. So my guess is that a 6th team won't have any adverse effects on the system. I see. So we, or rather, he and Kama, are a 6th master and servant pair that do not correspond to any of the districts. So, that really is what this means? That's gonna be a problem, right? Exactly. Now do you see? I knew I was right to attack. Ambushed them earlier to see how strong they were. Purely for training reasons, of course. But a Holy Grail War can only have one victor. Given a chance to thin out the competition, it only makes sense to take that opportunity. After all, both the master and servant alike have a reason for wanting to win. They do, but there's no reason in this world with no wish, right? Oh, come on, you really don't get it? The winner is granted any wish they like. That's why masters and servants fight to try and achieve victory. Hell, that's the whole reason the Holy Grail War exists in the first place, right? I thought they said that there's no wish here. I mean, maybe the servants get one. But, like, what's the point if it's not the real world? I mean, maybe some of them have wishes that can be accomplished in a fake world, but it's fake. If it's fake, who cares? Right? Okay. Oh, there's more? Let's see here. I'll try to find... Okay, new. Do the randomizer that was applied to her when she became master prompted her to become an active, energetic girl. Okay. Rani-XII, right? Original of the Rani series, first primary AI. By design, she is capable of updating herself through self-analytics optimizations. Her residence is the church. Type R. These ones are cute! Oh my god! AIs belonging to the Fen partition, Type D. They address bugs and other physical failures. Some cases they use eliminate with force. Their basic equipment include security accessories, firearms that use Rani-Mint for power and bullets, money guns. Slight variations exist among the individual AIs. Like serious policemen and soldiers, they speak efficiently. This does not mean they are without passion. This is only a reflection of their belief they are on an important mission for the survival of the world and pride in that mission. In addition to standing by when they defend, going on patrol, they're quick to go wherever they're called. Their police officers are always dependable. Okay, right, defend. One of the groupings. Defend is home to the D-types with portable firearms. Exclusively used by AIs in this partition. The areas even contain stations similar to Japanese Koban. I love Koban. They're so fun. I love the Kobans. They're so small and nice and friendly. If you have a problem and you walk by and the Koban officer waves and it's like, hey dude, and they're so nice. Type Ds are responsible for dealing with the bugs. Yeah, I think we got most of that already. Furthermore, the very center, the church where the central governing data AI can be found. Defense primary AIs do not become masters and do not participate. I kind of doubt. For some reason, my brain's going, I doubt this. I think that she's lying about this. I think she's a master. The defend partition prohibits any violent interference with AIs, making it a neutral zone. Rani-Mint. Fundamental resource of the world is potential potent formless energy, which is used in a variety of ways. Similar to magical energy, servants require Rani-Mint to sustain their activities. It is the life force of AIs, and it is the only thing which is said to possess value. A ritual system, which is used to perform to stabilize and repair when abnormalities occur. Right? Yep. I think we got all this here already. We just read this. Yeah. This is we just read this, so there's nothing really new there. So we're gonna learn what each of the areas are as it goes on. Okay. All right. Let's continue. I hope that this system never goes away. This system here with the you get the little pop-ups. I love it so much. AI masters have a duty to restore the Paper Moon's world to normal working order. Regardless of the randomized personality they are given, that core duty won't change. Furthermore, the AI who wins the system Grail War becomes the next... Okay. Becomes the next central governing AI. That AI is then upgraded and given the right to customize the next version of this world. Okay, it's Kamen Rider, which one was it? The one with the fox. The one with the... Which is the one? The one with the Kamen Rider fox guy, Geats. I was like, it starts with a G, right? That's literally the plot of Kamen Rider Geats. That's crazy. Okay. Should the next personality happen to instill in them a wish, it likely also enables them to acquire whatever wish that might be. Okay, they do get a wish too. That is how our world continually undergoes change, bringing with it much needed diversity. And the same is true for the winning servant. That servant is given the right to remain as a resident in the new world, and to have a wish granted, so long as it is within the central governing AI's power to grant. We call this concept of granting the winner's wishes the Holy Grail, which is why this ritual is sometimes referred to as the AI Holy Grail War, as well as the System Grail War. Yeah, I don't really care what it's called. What I want to know is, what happens if a non-AI master like Tanner here wins? I doubt you would be given the authority to become the next central governing AI. So in that scenario, I promise I would do everything I can to grant your wish instead. Is that so? There's still a lot we don't know about this situation, and we definitely can't be sure that dying in here won't result in our minds dying out there. I'll tell you right now that our wish is to leave this place and to get back to the outside world. So to have that wish granted, and so that we don't die while we're here, we need to win this Holy Grail War. Not about right? That is what it boils down to, yes. And since the condition for stopping the System Grail War is to have only one team left standing, the addition of an unexpected 6th team does not meaningfully change the proceedings. If you want to end this Holy Grail War, you will have to win and fight. I see. And I guess in one sense you're right to try to ambush us, Berserker. I don't know what kind of wish you're looking to make yourselves, but either way, looks like we're gonna have to try and kill each other sooner or later. Oh, you finally figured it out. Essentially, yes, that's all what it comes down to. I'm sure it's not easy, but try to keep up with me, okay? Buddy, you're throwing hands with a child. Are your memory spaces malfunctioning? Let me remind you that this church is a neutral zone. Fighting is strictly prohibited. If you violate that rule, every Type D in this area will swarm and capture you, if not eliminate you outright. You will also be disqualified from the Holy Grail War. Wow! Is this the first overseer of a Holy Grail War who does their job? But why waste time? It just makes sense to get rid of them now. Kindly shut your hole. Kindly shut my... Oh, people are gonna use this weird out-of-context screenshot. They're gonna not be normal. The rules are in place for a reason. Formulas must be upheld. As the central governing AI, I will not tolerate any exceptions. I've said that before, but for those who didn't watch my Fate Extra playthrough... oh, frick, I wanted to see her. Go 1 sec. Oh, frick. Oh, me too. I also think fighting here would be a bad idea. Though it's not to say fighting somewhere else would be a good one. Look, since you guys are an anomalous 6 team, you don't have your own home base, right? Of course not. Then how about we work together until we're the last 2 teams standing? At that point, we can have a good clean fight to wrap things up. No hard feelings. That way, I can pay you back for saving us, and these guys are gonna die super early. And then, you can come and go from the repair partition as you like. I mean, I think you'll have a pretty hard time without your own area, after all. Okay, now I can do it here, right? Scroll down. Scroll down. Why can't I do it? There we go. Does anyone else think that, like, Rani looks like the perfect human version of, like, Blaze the Cat? Like, if you were to tell me that this is a human Blaze the Cat, I'd be like, yep, you're correct. That's what that is. Yep, perfect. And even, like, the idea of, like, well, the color scheme of the clothes isn't right. I don't care. It still works for me. Indeed. Without your own area, it'll be very difficult to replenish your Raniment. Raniment. So basically, our magical energy here. Generally speaking, Raniment is something all AIs possess. The The more Raniment you can collect through trade, negotiation, and so on, the more resources you'll have for your servant, which in turn will give you an advantage in battle. Trade and negotiation. Why would other AIs bother with those? Wouldn't they only care about making sure their leader wins? Usually, yes. However, AIs do each have free will. In addition, they also have their own desires to fulfill their given function. So by assisting any AI who cannot fulfill their functions for one reason or another, you should be able to acquire Raniment from other AIs, even if they're from a different area. If they want to give you Raniment for whatever reason, I'm certain they will. Well, technically, it would also be possible to extract Raniment from AIs who are unwilling to give it anyway. I see, so that is why that caster was attacking the repair AIs. He was trying to steal a resource which is essentially life force, magical energy, and currency all in one. Yeah, and who's just gonna sit back and let someone like that take what they want without trying to stop them? Might be faster in one sense, but it's definitely not easy. So a master who's open to more, well, peaceful transactions, that is, someone who gets along well with other AIs, is going to have a big advantage. In your case, you've already met the repair AIs, so that should make a lot of things easier for you. To be completely honest, Berserker doesn't have a lot of Raniment to spare right now. We still haven't replenished what we used when we fought off Caster. That training exercise didn't help matters either. So we're gonna have a hard time in our next battle unless we can go back and fill up. Basically, we'll be stuck in a recovery phase for a while. Come on, why don't you tell them that? If bandits come knocking, who do you think they'll go for? A target who's had a full meal and lots of energy, or a target who's obviously so hungry they can barely stand up straight? Exactly. So, if you don't want to be a target, you need to act tough even when you're starving. I guess there's not much you can do about your stomach growling. Think about it, Berserker. If another servant were to attack us on our way back, wouldn't you feel better knowing Assassin is here to help? Like they said, two heads are better, well, in this case, safer than one. It's true now, and it'll be true tomorrow. I know your smarts, and so I'm sure you also knew that there was a good chance we're going to team up with them in the future, right? Well, I guess so. I was thinking more in terms of using them rather than teaming up, but I suppose it all works out the same. That aside, I've never seen Master this aggressive before. I wonder what changed. Are we going to get that servants also rub off on the masters? Right? That is kind of like the servant starts to influence them? That'd be interesting. Oh, maybe it's because this is all close to her wish. Fine. Guess I've got no choice then. And there are some advantages in it for me. Namely, the soft-hearted naive master and his assassin servant. It's a safe bet they won't betray us before the end. And I doubt they'll even notice if I come up with a secret plan to beat them during our final showdown. All told, this deal is no downside for me. Alright, fine. It'll be dangerous for us, but we do owe them for their help. So it is with a heavy heart, but an open mind, that I accept the risks of teaming up with you. We'll be on the same side until we're the last two teams remaining then. You're really trying to work this so we feel like we owe you one, don't you? Sucks for you. I never feel like I owe anyone anything. I'm finally starting to see a way out of this, I hope. Sion doesn't trust any of this. Yay, now we can stay together for the time being. Okay, let's start by heading back to repair and stocking up on Raniment. How exactly do we go about collecting Raniment from other AIs? Do you use your authority as the Prime AI to requisition it or something? Well, I could, but I'd rather not. You'd just make things harder down the road. In general, AIs are programmed to return favors and pay appropriate compensation. These AIs remain active even during System Grail War and constantly encounter problems that need to be solved. So by helping AIs with their work or solving problems for them, you will earn their gratitude and should accordingly have no trouble acquiring Raniment in exchange. There you have it. Now come on, let's get back and get busy. We've got our work cut out for us. Thanks for everything, Governor. See you later. There's no need to thank me. This is all part of my duties. Good luck, everyone. Oh. Executing issue raising program. Aye, nay, and abstaining votes tied. That was an error. I cannot deny the possibility that I behaved inappropriately. I am the Grail War's overseer. It is my duty to remain neutral. Even so, I wound up wishing the outsiders luck. Maybe I need to add another layer of verification to my standard pleasantries routine. But that can wait. Right now, I need to come up with a solution to make this right and quickly. If I can't take back my encouraging words, then I'll just have to make much more such remarks to balance things out, embarrassing though that may be. Alright then, to right this wrong, I'll send similar thoughts and well wishes to the other teams as well, in my capacity as an overseer. Wishing luck needs to be balanced? That's crazy. What? It means nothing. Are we gonna get glimpses of them? Hey master, how's your mood now? Food? Are you Bima? Bad, now shut up. Perfect, I'm competent this time, so you'll be in a great mood when this is over, haha! What did I just say? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Here we got something else here. I love it, this world's just full of surprises. Don't you agree, Ryder? Not interested, I'm a tool for my master, nothing more, nothing less. Well, that's really, really sad. My only concern is doing my job when I'm needed. That's so? Well, whatever tools are extensions of our hands. When there aren't enough hands to go around, we'll take whatever we can get. Shit, this place is so damn fascinating, I can't decide what I want to investigate first. The hell happened to this world's future, huh? What? This person sounds interesting. Look at this saber, what do you think? Isn't it huge? Isn't it grand? I guess. Would you please keep your distance? I dislike the heat of others' bodies so close to me. What? We're meeting freaks. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. And now we're with you with this build, I guess. Yes, that's right. I'm still not quite satisfied. Still, are you sure about this? It's easy to pick flowers from a field, but that also means the field will eventually be barren. Don't worry, the flowers grown here are cheap and infinitely replaceable. Their saving grace is that they're easy to acquire. The real value? Am I supposed to be popping off and knowing who this is? They kind of did a reveal like a, oh my god, it's him. I don't know. Real value is only found in what is truly exceptional. In the blue bloods, such as myself. Is this baby Makiri Zolgan? Is that what it's meant to be? That is why there is only ever one truly correct rational answer. If we don't have enough flowers here, we can just take them from somewhere else. As many as we want, whenever we want. That's kind of what it looks like, but it might not be. The system Grail War has only just begun. There have been a few skirmishes, but no one has been yet eliminated. The only serious battle so far was the one fought between Berserker and Caster. But that's about to change. In support of every team fighting to complete the system Grail War, allow me to say once more, good luck. May the stars of the northern sky always illuminate the right path, even upon the paper moon. That's just a cool sentence. That should be on like a game's box art. That sounds like a box art sort of post, right? Well, I think defend outskirts. Oh, we still got one more? We still got one more. Okay. Oh, summon new. Terms. What's a new one? Yeah, it's stuff that we learned. That's still good to have, though. That's a good feature, man. Anyways, we have a archer? Okay. Would you mind telling us about the differences between the various AI types while we head back to repair? The names have given me a fairly clear idea, but I would like to be certain. Yes, of course. Repairs type Rs, as you can probably guess, repair damaged or injured AIs. Transfers type T AIs carry goods and information wherever they're needed. They're like the red blood cells. Builds type Bs create new things. They're like... Okay, metaphor ending. The mitochondria! Keeps type Ks, well, keep AIs from naturally degrading over time. How's that different from repair? Their role is similar to ours, except they're more focused on regular maintenance. Okay. And grows type Gs produce the base materials from which the world itself is made. They are responsible for making everything this world needs except Rani-XII. That includes things like the materials used to construct all these buildings. What about servants? Do you already know what kind of servant each type's master has? No, I'm afraid not. I think that caster probably came from build, but that's about it. That's another type of common rider. Oh, and we saw another one around Keep when we tried a bit of light scouting. I think they were a lance... sorry about that. Is it just me or is the air kinda bad here? I'm not detecting any toxins in the atmosphere. It's probably just you. Anyway, that lancer was... Oh, hey, look. Look over there. Why do you keep interrupting me, Berserker? What is it now? I want to fight these. Please put them in as enemies. There! Those type Ds were definitely in a hurry. Maybe something bad happened. I guess they were, weren't they? Want to take a look? Well, I'd like to make sure everything's alright just in case, and if we get some money from it, that works. Okay, let's go follow them. Oh. Oh? Shadow servants or something? What is that? Malicious data. If we leave them to their own devices, they'll destroy everything they can get their hands on. Remember what the governor said? They're one of the problems we regularly have to deal with. Gotcha. Should we help those type Ds get rid of them? Malicious data shows up fairly regularly, so type Ds are used to dealing with it, but it does seem to take them a little time to assemble in sufficient numbers. I see. Well, then we should help them. You may be prohibited from attacking other AIs in the area, but that doesn't mean we can't help them out, right? No, it doesn't. I don't think that would be a problem. What are you up to? Who do you think I am, you fool? Helping poor downtrodden citizens is the duty of royalty and warriors, and I am both. Gods like you may have trouble understanding this, but humans have to rely on each other for all the help all the time. Another keen insight from my brilliant mind. Alright, AIs, stand back. We'll have this taken care of in no time flat. Alright. It's just... help do side quest. I wonder if this is going to actually have like side quests or if it's all just going to still be regular story, right? Is Duryodhana going to be a party member for use? Because if so, I kind of want to try him out. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to this one. Actually, let's go to... yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just stick to this. Why not? Right, we'll use you guys and you can do your stuff. Let's pop you into your second one. See if it changes much, if anything. Well, yeah, now you got the dragon. So is your fighting style then going to be the same for like 2 and 3? That's a big dumb dragon. That's a big dumb dragon, you know? Right? So let's go check it out. Let me guess, they're just the floating blue, like, defense AI things that we've been fighting since, like, Camelot? The defense systems? Let's see. Yep. Alright. Let's go one. That's a lot of HP, but it's battle 101, I see. What do you have? Increase attack, crit strength for a single random ally? That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I like that. Increase stuff and gain stars for yourself. It's always welcome. Increase C-star gather rate for a single ally. Gain C-stars, increase... Wow, that's not bad. Okay. Right, because now you got a bunch of stuff. Gain advantage against the caster class. Pop the rapid words of the divine. Sure, we'll do just a combo with you here. We'll also pop this on you. right? Okay, so we'll start with 1, 2, 3. Start with this. Okay, and then some nice crits would be nice. Okay, well, 1. Oh, hey, the AIs are helping us. Okay. All right. We don't have a full combo, but we can do 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see here. Rocks from the sky, got it. Oh, a big combo there. Okay, yeah, so now you're doing some more kind of cool stuff. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see here. Oh no, so no, you do have a similar moveset actually still. Okay, you don't use that dragon, I guess. Oh, don't kill him. Okay. Are you single target? You're all targets. Okay, chance to decrease quick. Chance to decrease arts. Chance to decrease buster. I saw you're very chance-based. Huh. Okay. I don't think we have anything that gives stuff here, but I'm going to pop... Oh, wait. Increase gauge. Yep. Okay, and let's also do this on you. Okay. Let's go... I don't need that. Remove debuffs? I don't need to remove debuffs. Pop that. Pop this. Okay, so let's go... Let's do 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see what your noble phantasm is. Okay. Oh, yo! Is there like a chance that more of them appear, or is there alternate ones? That'd be cool, right? If like there was alternate ones where more of them appear. Okay, let's see. Time to start cooking. Oh, it's the same. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Yeah. Great. Now it's really, really good. Cool. That went from like pretty bad to much, much, much better. And is it going to get another if I go to his next ascension? That's the real question, right? That's better. That's much better for sure. Still, he hasn't used the dragon at all. Is the dragon just for show? Is he just there to be like, hey, what's up, I'm a dragon, and that's it? Or what? Thank you for your assistance. As the basic subroutines which govern our thought dictate, we would like to offer you some Rani-XII as a token of our appreciation. Think of it as a certificate of merit for saving our lives. We hope you'll accept it. Oh, really now? I didn't do it for a reward, but thank you just the same. You're too kind. This is perfect. I've achieved the maximum reward with minimal effort, and now I've got heavy pockets to show for it. Sometimes I'm so smart it's scary. Is he gonna jump in the way? Oh, thank you, but I'm good. Let the assassin have that. Understood. Wait. You actually gave it up? That's nice. That was so nice of you, Berserker. To be honest, I thought you were gonna try and keep it all for yourself. Sorry for doubting you. Don't be stupid. I'm the only servant with a full belly. I'll be the only one fighting on the front line next time someone attacks. Come here and listen to me. From now on, We let them take as many hits for us as we can. Our priorities here are staying safe and conserve our energy. You see, I can't afford to lose this war. That's right. There's an enemy out there I can't allow to win no matter what. Yo! Pinching your own servant's derriere? Yo, she's going for the butt. What kind of master are you? You forget you're dealing with a genuine prince? Maybe if you stopped saying such cowardly things, I wouldn't have to pinch your butt. Anyway, looks like some of you Type Ds are a little hurt. Let me heal you. I finally get to show everyone what I can do. Just you wait. I'll be all back to perfect condition in no time. When I'm done, there won't be a scratch on any of you. Cowardly things, huh? Uh-oh. Is he having internal strife? Are you feeling all right? I have a decent grasp of your condition thanks to the ether light, but it's not the same thing as monitoring all your vitals 24/7. So if at any point you feel something is wrong, tell me immediately. Yeah, no, I feel fine so far, thanks. Huh? Some tough-looking guys headed our way. Be on your guard just in case. Whoa! Oh, don't worry. Everything's fine. That's Defend's Prime AI. I think I mentioned this before, but she doesn't take part in the Holy Grail War because she's too busy with her regular duties. Okay, so Defend has a Prime AI that's not the main AI. Okay. Shut up. That's so cool. Shut up. What do you mean? We have Xenoblade Rani, right? That's awesome. Hello, Type R Master. I understand you helped my Type Ds deal with some malicious data. Apologies for my late arrival, and thank you on behalf of my subordinates. Hey, it wasn't just us. We all worked together to take care of this. May I ask who that is? Huh? It's kind of hard to explain. At first I thought they were just lost, but after talking to the central government governing AI, we found out they're actually participants of the AI Holy Grail War, so I hope you'll treat them the same way you treat us. Understood. Hello, Since she's an AI, she doesn't have an individual name. Guess that's kind of awkward for you, huh? Say, why don't you come up with a nickname for yourself? Even just a temporary one. Berserker gave me mine. Turns out names are kind of a nice thing to have. Hesitant. Determined to be a difficult task. Requesting assistance. Huh, okay. I guess I can help you with that. Probably be best if it was something related to your role, right? Let's see. You're the head and defends Type D AIs, so maybe something along those lines? Then I will go with DX. That's pretty good. DX? That kind of sounds like a symbol rather than a name to me, but I guess it's okay. It's certainly easy to remember. Type D AIs and myself exist to keep this world stable. I therefore ask the rules to be respected and minimize collateral damage to other AIs in this world to a minimum during combat. It's kind of stiff for an AI, huh? We all are, really. She's just kind of more so than the rest. In the outside world, I think they call her a workaholic. She takes her duty to keep this world peaceful very seriously. She's also very, very literal. So, no messing around, okay? Got that? No messing around. Yeah, don't even think about it. Remember, we're the ones who'll have to deal with the consequences. Don't even think about it. Why is this all directed at me? Think I'm a child or something? But anyway, Surprised she's letting this happen. What is it? No. This one's not right either. I don't suppose you'd be willing to take that armor off? Is he just Brock from Pokemon? Is that what we're doing? And is she Krogunk? Huh. What did I just say about messing around? I'm sorry about him, DX. He has a bad habit of slobbering all over every new woman he meets. Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of dog sniffing around. Anyways, would you Type D's mind handling the cleanup? Thanks. Well then, we better get going. Warning. Malicious data spawning rates are currently rising, perhaps as a side effect of the system Grail War. Be on your guard. Unidentified forms of aggressive data in this area have also been detected. I recommend caution should you encounter them. Unidentified forms of aggressive data? Yes, we call them NFTs. See, I gotta make that joke now, because in like 3 months, those will be gone from people's consciousness, which is the good thing, right? And they're not more of Caster's wriggly things? Negative. We believe they are similar to Caster's summoned familiars, which are also a threat to the public's safety and treated with caution. However, I'm referring to something else entirely. And what exactly is it? Unknown. Our reports say that they appear to be human-shaped shadows. The other Type Ds and I will be informing all masters of this development soon. Now, I must return to my post. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it sounds like she was warning us to watch out for hostile creatures. Naturally, my calculations accounted for such an occurrence. After all, it is exceptionally rare for a given location to have only a few different types of enemies. The best thing we can do is to remain alert and be ready to adapt to the situation as it demands. Yeah, gotta be ready for anything. Good point. Okay, let's head back to the repair headquarters for real this time. All right. And I guess with the real Grail War swinging up, right? We're gonna be doing this. We will be continuing on next time, right? Well, first off, thank you for the ether converger. I'll take that. Oh, but we got more stuff here. Let's save it for next time so we can use it to remind ourselves, because it'll be tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you then for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Ciao.
Yo.